Shalom, everybody. Please join us. It is so great to see you. And through the marvel of technology, this is the first week I can actually see you. Shabbat Shalom. So great to see everybody here. And we can see you, but we can't hear you in the interest of being able to have some clarity. But we know that you're singing along at home, and we're very, very happy to have you here. So Shabbat Shalom, welcome friends one and all to Temple Israel's 174th annual meeting. I can't even count that high, so I just find this astounding to be the rabbi of this wonderful shul. And our goal tonight is to make this feel much more like an Erev Shabbat service than actually a meeting. So you're welcome. So I hope that by the end of the night, you will unanimously say that this is by far the best Shabbat non-meeting you've ever been part of. So tonight marks the beginning of Temple Israel's 174th year. And as we approach so very many exciting events on our horizon with the celebration of our homecoming on East Broad and Harding very soon, and our 175th anniversary shortly thereafter, we have so very much to look forward to. Our path ahead is clear. And simultaneously, of course, we find ourselves as a society and as a planet struggling in the midst of this pandemic. The lines of the road ahead have suddenly become blurrier than they ever were. So the prophet Jeremiah, who is the voice that we hear in our Haftarah, the section from the prophets for this Parsha, Bahar Bechukotai, this week, at the end of the book of Leviticus, the prophet Jeremiah's voice is invoked. And he himself witnessed very uncertain times in his own day. He wrote during the closing days of the kingdom of Judah, after witnessing the destruction of the temple in Jerusalem. A prophet needs to have very lucid vision, as you know, when others can only see very fuzzy figures ahead. Jeremiah had to dig deep in his faith to find that moment of panic, in that panic and pain, to say these words that he said very clearly. He said, "God shall be like a tree planted by waters, sending forth its shoots by a stream. It does not sense the coming of heat. Its leaves are ever fresh. It has no care in a year of drought. It does not cease to yield fruit." So as summer drifts in, my friends, we breathe a collective sigh of relief for that beautiful, humid heat, liberation from the constraints of winter. But we also might be feeling a little bit rootless, as many of our summer plans have been scrapped in favor of safety closer to home. We grow parched as the waters that flowed so steadily seem to now be but a trickle. We stand struggling to gain our footing on this untread path before us. But Temple Israel, at this moment, our annual meeting in our Erev Shabbat, I want to tell you that Temple Israel has adapted to these new challenges and conditions. Although gathering has taken on entirely new meaning for us and for the world, TI has deftly shifted to being an online shul, as you see here, where our meetings and our services may be virtual, but the sense of togetherness has never been more real and palpable. We still do B'nai Mitzvah from a safe distance, though. We still have religious school and lifelong learning, but the classroom lives on the screen. We even comfort each other at funerals and shiva calls. And the hugs may not involve touch, but they are certainly felt. All while carrying the torch to the next generation of Jewish youth and young families, doing our part to do tikkun olam, bettering the world through justice and service, grounding ourselves in Torah, learning at every possible turn along the way, and making beautiful, beautiful music together. The same strong, vibrant kihila we have cultivated and grown over the past many years has blossomed into a verdant garden of caring and committed souls. So we remember, even as we feel rootless, that we are part of a people that has deep, ancient roots. We are so anchored by a holy presence which cares for our well-being, and we are moored by the active and loving presence of this community. This Jewish community in Columbus is just extraordinary. Tonight we take heed of Jeremiah's words and the blessings of God and people. They are the trees planted by waters. Their roots send forth to nourish and sustain us all, even when we struggle. May the holiness of the universe continue to provide leafy and bountiful shade and shelter for us in these times to come. and may each of you be blessed with robust health and abundant peace and ease this Shabbat and always. I would like us to, my friends, I want to invite your president, Amy Weisbach, to now light our Shabbat candles and then present some reflections. So if you have Shabbat candles at home, you'll do as we're doing, lighting them. And if not, lean a little closer to your screen and take in some of this beautiful, gorgeous Shabbat light as we light with Amy.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'chadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat. Thank you, Amy.
Thank you, Rabbi. Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to the 174th annual meeting of Temple Israel. As I sit in my home tonight, my thoughts turn, as they have many times recently, to you and your families. I pray that we all continue to stay healthy and that you can feel temple enveloping you in its protective and loving grace. I'm so grateful that we're together virtually. This Shabbat provides us with an opportunity to honor those who are worthy and to check in with each other. Tonight, conventionally, I would stand before you and update you on the state of Temple's finances and regale you with a list of our achievements. But as we all know, these are not conventional times. So I hope you will allow me to deviate from the norm, as I do not want to get us lost in a fog of data. These last few months have been difficult for everyone, and I've never been more honored to stand before you as a leader. I've had the unique opportunity to watch our community and staff in action. Without each of you, we would not be as strong as we are right now. At the risk of sounding like a commercial, we are in this together, and we will emerge stronger than ever. To that end, I would like to publicly recognize the Temple Israel Board of Trustees, the Temple Israel Foundation Board of Trustees, past presidents, and every one of our hard-working committees, especially membership, education, social justice, the Laureate Microgrant, Shuvu, and building. Additionally, we've had two hardworking task forces, one focusing on our human resources needs in the future, and the other on our high holiday needs for this year. In our current socially distanced way of life, the leadership exhibited by Rabbi Mars Cantor Moses and the professional staff continues to invigorate our existence. The coronavirus has forced us to learn a lot about each other. We have seen over and over how much of a caring and agile community we are. When the virus hit and forced us to quarantine, our clergy and staff worked tirelessly to bring our temple spirit online. I think you will agree that they have successfully achieved this. They created and executed Zoom spiritual experience for Erev Shabbat services, seders, b'nai mitzvah, and unfortunately, funerals. Programming for our youth was expanded with additional Tat Shabbatot, Tat Tuck-ins, story time, and virtual religious school, including live tefillah, prayer assembly sessions. Lifelong learning continued with guest speakers, Musar classes, poetry sessions, and the Let's Talk Health and Financial series. We are blessed by many volunteers who help create and lead programs and who help in many other ways. While some simchas and sad occasions were not able to be celebrated or observed in their usual manner, our amazing team worked to create meaningful experiences. While we are all focused on our current situation, I do not want tonight to only be about tough times. We have much to celebrate, especially our clergy and staff. During this year, they rallied to take on more responsibility and learn new ways of doing things as we watched Bethany Fitzgerald, our communications associate, take another position, and Jenna Schur, our executive director, welcome a new life into her family. We reorganized and reassigned administrative responsibilities that enhanced effectiveness, first due to the staffing changes we experienced, and then due to the pandemic. During the same time, we re-signed Rabbi Mars' contract, solidifying our clergy for another 5 years. If I had a crystal ball, I would predict that positive changes will continue as we move into our new permanent location. At Temple Israel, we lift each other up through the sacred Jewish value of Torah and learning. Through religious school and lifelong learning programs dedicated to educate, entertain, heal, and comfort, our community remains connected and becomes enriched. Education is a fundamental focus of Temple Israel. We rely on you to be partners with us as we navigate the challenges we face. This partnership includes 3 pillars: sustainability, transformation, and continuity. Your commitment represents sustainability, and it is what allows us to function as a temple. It allows us to, among other things, keep the lights on, be secure, and digitally engage. These costs remain whether we are wandering or in our new home. In terms of Temple's expenses, we currently spend approximately the same amount on facilities and administration as we do on programming. When we move into our new building, we expect the facilities and administrative costs to decrease a bit, but they won't go away. It is our hope that our newer and smaller home will allow more money to be spent on youth and programming, as well as on other needs. As for our sources of revenue, you can see that membership commitments account for 2/3 of our income. Without you and your generous commitments, we could not exist. It truly is as simple as that. So, as you're being bombarded with fundraising emails from every nonprofit you have a tie to, don't forget about us. Although we haven't officially asked yet for your 2020-21 commitments, we stand ready to accept them. This is transformation. As I'm sure you will agree, the building is no longer an abstract concept, but a tangible one. Patty Shore will share details in a few minutes about our beautiful new building. You will notice from this picture that the building is closer to being complete. Soon, it will be time for us to plan our big move. The building committee have labored out of love to bring this project to fruition, and I cannot fully express how grateful we are to them. Imagine how many volunteers we will need to move in. Not only can you help with the physical labor, but you can leave a lasting impression. Engraved bricks will be used to create a walkway at the new building. These bricks will be available for purchase later this year. This is continuity. This is what passing the torch of Torah and peoplehood from generation to generation looks like. Each of these pillars, sustainability, transformation, and continuity, will stand strong on the foundation of our 174-year-old story, and with your support, will ensure that our past, present, and future remains vibrant and viable for generations to come. Finally, I want to highlight our spectacular Board of Trustees. Last year, we welcomed 9 new trustees, all of whom have continued to re-energize our board. We have had wonderful and productive meetings and are constantly working towards a better esprit de corps with our congregation. I thank you all for your willingness and energy to serve. Tonight, one of our trusted and valued board members ends her service. Amy Sanders has been a member of our board since 2013 and has steadfastly chaired our education team for the last 3 years. Amy, you have left an indelible mark on our community, and for that, we offer you our deepest and sincerest thanks. Tonight also marks the beginning of a term for Kimberly Crowfoot Swade. Kim and her husband Lance have 4 children. They joined Temple Israel in 2018 and immediately became active participants in our congregation. Kim has more than 15 years experience in systems analysis, organizational design, process management, and business consulting, all skills we as a congregation can and will utilize. I'm so excited to see where her leadership takes us. The future of our temple is robust, and our new home will be ready soon. I'm certain we will continue to thrive thanks to you, our congregation, my fellow leaders, clergy, and staff. While at this time, we don't know when we will actually see you in person again, when we do, our hugs will go on forever. In the meantime, please join us virtually for our virtual hugs. Thank you for allowing me to lead you. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Amy. Thank you so very much. Wonderful. So with that, we welcome Shabbat.
Lecha dodi likrat kala yalala 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 pnei Shabbat nekavela ya yalala lecha dodi likrat kala yalala 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 pnei Shabbat nekavela ya ya shamor bezachor bedibor echad ishmiyanu el hamiyuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad l'shemo tiferet ve'litila lecha dodi likrat kala yalala 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 b'nei Shabbat nekavela ya 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 lecha dodi likrat kala yalala 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 b'nei Shabbat nekavela boi veshalom ateret bala gam besimcha ubetzol toch emune am segula boi chala lecha dodi likrat kala yalala 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 b'nei Shabbat nekavela ya 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 lecha dodi likrat kala yalala 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 b'nei Shabbat nekavela.
If you are standing, then you can remain standing. Baruch Hu, we're called to attention and devotion.
Yalala ya ya yalala ya ya yalala la la yalala la ya Baruch Hu et Adonai hamevorach Baruch Adonai hamevorach le'olam va'ed le'olam va'ed yalala ya ya yalala ya ya yalala la la yalala la la yalala ya ya yalala la ya yalala la la yalala la ya. As we prepare for our Shema, we remember we are loved by an unending love. Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
The unification of the world depends on our ability to be illuminated by that unification of love and oneness that brought us here in the first place. We imagine the world in pain, but we know that love is part of the cure. It is the first thing that we need to inject into this world if we are to have a world of peace and prosperity for all. Hashkivenu, we sing that song which prays for that blessing and that blessing alone.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, V'hamidenu shomeinu l'chaim. Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, V'hamidenu shomeinu l'chaim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, V'hamidenu shomeinu
It's my pleasure now to invite Bob Kaiden, president of the Temple Israel Foundation, to share some remarks with you all about the great work that the foundation has done this year. Bob?
Thanks, Rabbi. I am so grateful for the congregants of our temple, for past congregants, for those that had the insight to recognize the need for the future of Temple Israel. Those congregants recognized that there would be situations like we had a few years ago when Temple Israel was in need of funds, and the foundation was able to help us through the period of time until we were able to sell the temple. Those congregants recognized the need that at some time there would be a future where we might be in a new building, and the foundation was there to make an investment in our new building. Those congregants were there to recognize that we as a temple might have a situation where we would want to build for the future, and our foundation has been able to grow. It's our hope that you as our congregants are able to, in the future, help us build a foundation that helps and pays forward to future congregants and for the future of Temple Israel. I am so blessed to be part of a foundation board that was led by Mark Coffey. Mark did an extraordinary job of leadership. And now with a board, with the executive director of Elaine Tannenbaum, Brian Tuckerman as foundation past president, Amy Weisbach, Liz Plotnick-Snee is these are current members. Lisa Golsan, Patty Shore, Milt Lehman, Ellen Mendel, Roger Sugarman, Tanny Fear, Randy Hansel, Alan Oster, and new members, Kimberly Crawford-Swade and Ellen Mendel. We look forward to being able to grow the foundation with your support and recognize that in addition to being able to support Temple Israel, one of the new visions of Jewish Columbus is partnering with the Greenspoon Foundation and developing a program called Life and Legacy, where all members of the community will be able to make their contributions for the future of the Columbus Foundation and the Columbus community, and do it in collaboration with many different organizations, including Temple Israel and the different agencies within Columbus. We are so blessed to have a wonderful community, and we look forward to working with you to build the future of Columbus, Ohio, and Temple Israel. Thank you, Rabbi.
Bob, thank you for your leadership. And thank you to everybody who's worked so hard to make the Temple Israel Foundation such a vital part. We are so lucky for all that it does for our wonderful synagogue. Thank you, Bob. And now it's my pleasure to invite Patty Shore on behalf of her outstanding building committee, which includes Harriet Hansel, Brian Tuckerman, and Frank Cass, to share some exciting updates on TI's new home and all the phenomenal progress that we've made. Patty.
I have no idea what I'm doing on Zoom, but I'm going to try. So
Doing great.
you can hear me, see me. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. I hope my brief address finds you healthy and safe. As I pass our new home at 3100 East Broad Street, I feel equal parts of humility and excitement. Our collective endeavor fills me with great joy. While the construction continues at quite a pace, the shell of our new home is the actual representation of the work most of you have participated in, whether it be in time and treasure or simply your continued faith in Temple Israel, even in these uncertain times. In the months to come, our home will continue to evolve. Parking lots will be paved, trees will be planted, windows will be installed, grass will grow. I think the rabbi has put up some pictures, so let's just stop right there. If you are sitting in our new sanctuary, you are looking from your seat to Broad Street. That's the large picture with Brian and Harriet. Harriet had a mask on, just to be clear. If you are looking at the lower bottom half of the picture, you are looking at the entryway into the Aileen Gilman Religious School. If you're looking at the top half of the picture, you're in the social hall, looking into, unfortunately, the storage area, but also, which is a good thing, but also the entryway into the kitchen. I'm going to continue, Rabbi, without the pictures. It has always been the vision of the building committee, comprised, as noted before, of Harriet Hansel, Brian Tuckerman, Frank Cass, and me, with the support of both the temple and the foundation boards, to honor our rich 174-year-old history and build a building for our future. So those of you that have been longtime members will see many familiar items that have withstood the test of time from our former home. The burning bush on the exterior, the stained glass windows from our original location on Bryden Road, which were in our chapel, but will be magnificently lit and prominent in the interior entryway, and an ark in what will be called the Lurie Family Sanctuary that resembles our former ark in the sanctuary of 5419 East Broad Street. Our current and future congregants will walk into a state-of-the-art facility which will take advantage of new technology that can be conformed to events that are happening in the building, final negotiations notwithstanding. This new system will marry security and technology, consistent messaging throughout the building, state-of-the-art streaming and audio systems, and a much more modern and interactive memorial wall. A special thanks to Donna and Gordon Hecker for leading this effort in gathering all of everybody's wishes and needs, and a special thanks to all who have participated in the numerous stakeholder meetings. We will have the must-haves and allow for the nice-to-haves being roughed in for future projects. We are on pace to be able to move into the building in the late summer, early fall, if all goes well. Kitchen packages are being finalized. Thanks very much to Paula Weinstein and others for their leadership in determining what we need and what we don't need, not to mention what we can't afford. The sanctuary is entering its final stages of design, scheduled to occur at the end of May. It's been a true labor of love. And that design will inform the remaining finishes in the Stern Social Hall and the Elaine N. Gilman Religious School. We are working on an all-in budget of approximately $5.2 million, give or take, giving on unanticipated roof replacement over the second floor offices, or replacement of existing windows in the religious school, taking from a Ferrari kitchen design and turning it into a Cadillac. To be honest, we could use an additional $500,000, and we will be out asking for it. It's not news that we have a line of credit with Heartland Bank that remains unused. Those who have generously donated to the Shuvu campaign have done so with the opportunity to pay off those pledges over as much as 5 years. Given the uncertain times, we have recently enlarged our line of credit to cover the payment of those pledges in order to pay for the construction as we complete the work. For those of you that are able, we would greatly appreciate your consideration of accelerating the payment of your pledges. Our ultimate goal is not to have to use our line of credit, if at all possible. For those of you that have not made a Shuvu gift, now would be an incredible time for you to reconsider in doing so. For those of you who have generously made a contribution to the campaign, I hope you feel the joy in seeing the fruits of your generosity constantly evolving to what is truly going to be our new home. To the staff and clergy, building committee, thanks you for your partnership. To the boards, we are grateful for your unwavering support. And to Liz Plotnick's day, we are so grateful for keeping us all on point with regard to the finances and cash flow. The building committee looks forward to joining you when we open the doors together in whatever fashion that takes place. This year at 3100 East Broad Street, nothing happens without you. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you so much, Patty. You have gotten us so far with all your tireless work and the whole committee, and what a team. It is so truly exciting. Wonderful, everybody. So we're at the part of our service where this is not intended as God's seventh inning stretch, but we're going to let you stand up now. So if you will, we will enter into our Amidah prayer now, with our attention devoted to gratitude in this moment for our synagogue, for our community, and with blessing.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agita yilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah. האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, בחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומדומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
A few moments of quiet reflection here. We have our list of people, and we invite you also to use our chat box, friends, to include the names of people for whom you're wishing healing right now. Shraga ben Alexander, Yentefega bat Rachel, Eliyahu ben Sarah, Harav Reuven Shlomo ben Mendel Valea, Naomi bat Miriam v'Harav Yosef, Gittel bat Yehuda v'Chaya, Norma Agranoff, Bob Aronson, Lisa Brody, Jim Connolly, Pat Cottle, Lee Kunkel, Lily Kovitz, Michael Gokenauer, Kiana Greenwald, Lillian Feldman Hill, Ethan Kadish, Ruth Kahn, Delma Killinger, Mark Kotler, Fran Kreiselman. We're sending prayers to Linda Mendel, Mary Alice Menard, William Nolan, Anthony Paneth, Clark Patton, Helene Paselnik, Cassie Roosh, Rosemary Scheiman, Don Scheiman, Fred Summer, Florence Taylor, Lee Tenenbaum, Annette Turner, Barry Turner, Sandy Tizer, Kay Watkins, Walter Watkins, Babette Whitman, Fran Ziegler, and Stan Ziegler, and all of those who are in need of health and healing. Let's take a moment to pray for healthcare professionals and everyone who needs our strength and our courage to propel them forward. We read, "For all who are faithfully taking care of the community's needs, may God reward them, protect them from and remove from them all sickness and heal them completely. May God send them blessings and success in all they do, together with all of humanity." And let us say, Amen.
Amen.
Well, it is my honor to announce at this juncture, friends, the recipients of the Mark Simon Award. This award started in 2001, and Mark was the first recipient posthumously awarded after his struggle with illness. Mark's wife, the wonderful Alice Simon, created it to honor those in the TI family who showed outstanding service and volunteerism for the benefit of the entire community, as Mark himself did. Though I never had the pleasure of meeting him, all reports verify that Mark Simon was a really spectacular guy who died too young, but who left an indelible mark. He led by example, and as Alice would say, his favorite word was, sure. This year, we chose to honor two exceptional volunteer leaders, and I was gonna, the big surprise is blown now because I accidentally hit the slide too soon, but two exceptional leaders who have taken Temple Israel's social justice team to new heights. They stewarded us through our listening campaign and helped us lift up and illuminate the opioid crisis as TI's social justice issue for the past 2 years. With their diligent and devoted leadership, Tikkun Olam and Temple Israel are now solidly equated with one another. We have become a beacon of strong and influential activism in Central Ohio and a trusted partner with esteemed organizations, including Mary Haven's Women's Recovery Center, Jordan's Crossing, the Hilltop Community Worship Center, the United Methodist Charities Bridges Program, and Just North UCC. Thanks to their indomitable spirit and fearless leadership, I am proud to work alongside this incredible social justice duo, and I now speak for the entire awesome social justice team, as well as our very grateful congregation, as I wish a hearty Mazal Tov to Bev Darwin and Mitchell Snee, recipients of this year's Mark Simon Award. I want to make sure that Bev and Mitchell, that you can say hello from where you are, because I really want you to stand up and take a bow here, because we are very, very grateful to you both. Thank you, Mitchell. Thanks for dressing up too. I appreciate it. And Bev. And Bev, and I just want to show you one thing. I don't know if this is going to come up, but this is one of my favorite pictures. This is us in Washington, D.C. A year and a half ago, not even. We were in Washington, D.C. at the Consultation on for Conscience with the Religious Action Center, Reform Judaism, with Izzy Nave and Amy Wharton. And, you know, I just want to thank you both for, you know, taking something that could just be a passion project for Temple Israel and making it deep and holy and meaningful. Truly, truly, thank you so much. And I want to just encourage you all to send a thank you note and a little mazal tov to Bev and to Mitchell as well. We're nearing the end of our service, everybody. If you'll please rise in your spot for Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגר עלינו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים, לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו
Taking a seat, we're remembering people who recently died and people who died at this time in years past. So tonight we are remembering, in the period of Shiva, Joan L. Aronson, the wife of our past president and dear friend, Robert Bob Aronson. We are also remembering a colleague of mine, Rabbi Sigma Sissi Koren, who was the rabbi at Rockdale Temple in Cincinnati. Also during the Shloshim period, the 30 days, we remember Jerry Gutterman, Sandy and Judy Shupak, and Shirley Sewell. And you can stand whenever your loved one's name is read. If you're here during the 11 months period after having lost somebody you love, will you please stand so we can recognize your loss now? And this is the yahrzeit, the anniversary of the following deaths: Sidney Attenberg, Nathan Bennigsen, Rachel Bennigsen, Eunice Blyman, Sarah J. Borden, Florence Ross Cohen, Nathan Cooper Smith, Margaret Senkis Estok, Bertha Fine, Mary Virginia Freed, Harold Geckler, Benjamin Gilbert, Frank Gordon. We remember Max Glassman, Rebecca Greenwald, Michael Scott Kay, Milton G. Knowles, Selma Critchever, Marion Cruz, Charles Lance, Evelyn Moss, Milton Polsky, David Rice, Morris Rubin, Sarah Schlonsky, and David Zager. If there are any additional names, please feel free to write those precious names in the chat box right now so we can share them. And we stand as a congregation, remembering them all with the words of Kaddish Yatom. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'olma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam ul'olmei olmaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shmei dekudsha b'richu le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran bi'olma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru amen. May the source of peace bring peace to all who mourn, comfort to all who are grieving. Zichronam livracha. May their memories continue to be a blessing for all who knew them and loved them. And we say, amen.
Amen.
And we want you to sit right in your spot now, friends. The cantor and I want to bless you. Everyone on this call, everyone at this gathering, everyone in our shul. You are our new members who have joined Temple Israel in this past year to our sheer delight. You are our long-standing congregants who have seen TI through thick and thin with our true gratitude. You are our lay leaders who work tirelessly behind the scenes to make sure that TI remains relevant and faithful to our mission to create awesome Jewish life for our community. You are our kids, our teens, our young adults, our parents with young children, our empty nesters, our elder statespeople, without whom we could not celebrate and commemorate all that it means to be Jewish and to do Jewish. You are our TI staff who seeks to make Temple Israel more than just a synagogue, but a home for anyone and everyone who seeks spiritual, intellectual, and emotional connection to the deep wellspring that is Judaism and Jewish tradition and Reform Judaism today. You are our friends who are our family, and we make this blessing now for all of you.
Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
God bless you and keep you.
Yaher Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God's light shine upon you, and may God be gracious to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'asem lecha shalom.
May you feel God's presence within you always, and may you find shalom, peace. Amen.
So friends.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna let you do this one, Cantor. Take it away.
Well, we have a very special guest, as you can see here, amazing musician, Torah teacher, artist in residence. Dan Nichols is going to be joining us on June 5th for our celebration Shabbat. Even during this challenging time, we have so much to celebrate, and we're going to have a celebration to the summertime and the different kind of summer we're going to have, but we're going to be together with song and amazing spirit with Dan. So please join us.
Thank you so much. He is so wonderful. It's going to be a great, great night. So tell your friends and send this out far and wide on Facebook and any other platform you use. We also just want to give a little shout out here to the RAC. The Religious Action Center of Reform Judaism is trying to get out their civic engagement campaign for this year. And there is an important call happening this coming Tuesday night at 8 p.m. We hope you can join for that town hall to make sure that every voice and every vote is lifted up this coming election. So please join us for that in the spirit of social justice. And if you can find a good glass of something delicious nearby and maybe a little bit of challah, we're going to make some blessings here.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho v'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit ki hu yom techila lemikrae kodesh zecher l'tziat mitzrayim. Everyone, kivanu v'charta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim ve'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon הנחלתנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, מקדש השבת.
L'chaim. To life, everybody.
L'chaim, l'chaim. Zeke, you want to come? You can come. Say Shabbat Shalom. And as you want to lead us in the motzi, we're going to wash our hands as we're reminded how important it is to still wash your hands. The blessing, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu al netilat yadayim. And we've got a homemade challah, Rabbi J. Moses, or Mars, watch out. So, Zeke, would you like to lead us?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Amen.
Thanks, Zeke. Thanks for everybody coming on tonight. And we're going to sing a song for peace and wish you all blessings of health and nothing but love.
Oh, say shalom b'mrolav. Oh, ya'aseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Amen. Ya la 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 la. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Take a look around the room, friends. We want you to see each other, blow each other some virtual kisses, and wish each other much peace. Thank you for being here, everybody. Be well.
Shabbat Shalom. Bye.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.